It's November 11th, 1987, and Ed Walters, a building contractor in Gulf Breeze, Florida, is about to experience the UFO phenomenon firsthand. As he would later recount, Walters looks up from his desk and sees what he believes to be a UFO. He grabs his Polaroid camera and ventures outside. Walters manages to snap a photo of what appears to be a glowing, dome-shaped bluish-gray craft hovering about 200 feet in the air. From 1987 to 1992, the small town of Gulf Breeze, Florida is famous for being an alleged UFO hotspot. Hundreds of eyewitnesses claim to see strange objects and unexplained lights in the sky. But Gulf Breeze is mired in controversy and allegations of a hoax. And Ed Walters stands at the center of the storm. On November 19th, 1987, 8 days after Ed Walters allegedly had his UFO encounter, the Gulf Breeze Sentinel publishes 2 of his 5 photographs. The next night, Walters claims to see another UFO and manages to take 4 more pictures, but decides not to publish them. Still, UFO fever has gripped Gulf Breeze, and by November 25th, reports of UFOs are pouring in. Over the course of the next 4 months, Walters takes more than 20 photographs of a strange vessel on more than 10 different occasions. He even shoots 1 minute and 38 seconds of video of a UFO sighting on December 28, 1987.
Pensacola area, Gulf Breeze area, is not just Ed Walters. There were literally over 130 UFO incidents involving more than 200 witnesses in this area. And Ed Walters was only involved in 34 of those incidents.
But it is Walters whose photographs and claims attract the attention of MUFON, the Mutual UFO Network, a nonprofit organization that studies UFO phenomena. In February 1988, MUFON provides Walters with a specially designed tamper-proof camera in order to authenticate his UFO experiences. By the end of 1988, 7 different MUFON investigators have analyzed the evidence in Gulf Breeze. But in 1990, new doubts surface regarding the Ed Walters case. First, a model that resembles the UFO in Walters' photographs is found in the attic of his former residence in Gulf Breeze. Then, in July of that year, a teenager named Tommy Smith alleges that he witnessed Ed Walters faking the UFO photos. MUFON sends 2 new investigators, Rex and Carol Salisbury, to Gulf Breeze. The Salisbury's findings indicate that Ed Walters doctored the photographs, particularly one called Photo 19, that shows the reflection of a UFO on the surface of a road. The Salisburys believe that the photo was most likely made by using a small model and double exposure. But their conclusions are rejected by MUFON.
Basically, MUFON fired them and sent somebody else in to authenticate, quote-unquote, the sighting.
Despite the controversy over the Walters sightings, reports of a new UFO begin to emerge in Gulf Breeze. Instead of looking like ships or vessels, the new sightings are characterized differently.
There were various kinds of lights that were seen. Big red globes, little white lights, some lights that maneuvered, some hovered, some shot away, some just disappeared.
When you know it.
From 1990 through 1992, residents of Gulf Breeze see the strange lights so often that they give them a nickname, Bubba. They organize sky watches, and by 1992, there are 170 recorded UFO sightings of Bubba. But then, in 1992, the lights disappear as mysteriously as they had appeared 2 years earlier. The lights have never been explained, and the Ed Walters case still divides the UFO community. Although strange lights are still occasionally seen in Gulf Breeze, it is no longer considered to be a UFO hotspot.